Hello? Hello, hello? Hello once again, everybody. It is Friday night. A good old Friday night. And I hope that everybody is having a good day, good week. Weekend's going to start up pretty good. I'm hoping. Hopefully it's a good weekend. So yeah, I hope that I can get the good weekend started off. And just completely ruin it. Because tonight we're going to play it's kind of a sad game. But I just wanted to, I wanted this one, I wanted to play What Remains of Edith Finch tonight, and only because I played it a couple months ago for the first time, and it really kind of stuck with me. And so I wanted to play through it it's a good, one stream game. So I think we can, I'll knock the whole thing out tonight, and we can kind of go through it together. We can kind of go through it all together. So it should be fun. I'm hoping it'll be fun. Fun-ish. Fun-ish kind of relative. So we'll see. But I love this game. I love this game a lot. The soundtrack, the story, everything with it. It's really chilled out and kind of, real. I don't want to say relaxing. There's a lot of heavy things in this game, but it's more of a laid back game. It's kind of a walking sim type of thing. So a little bit of puzzles, a little bit of stuff like that, but for the most part, not a whole lot. Nothing action-y really. So we'll go ahead and I'll jump into it. I'll have to start a new game, so I'm not going to turn on the screen yet because I don't want to spoil anything. But I'll start up a new one, and I can turn on the screen then. Here's some sounds. Get the music going. Alright, here we go. How's it going, Wanderers? That's a little bit loud. We're on a boat. Alright. Oh. Interesting.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
The house. Alright. So here we are in a forest.
I lived here until I was
Juan,
11,
I'm not putting up with that today.
but I wasn't allowed
No
inside
names.
half the rooms.
This is Feels Friday. We can't be hitting no nays on Feels Friday. What a view on that thing, though. Goodness.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent. Immediately.
7 years. Good grief. All right.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. I will say I have played this game one time, so I know kind of what to expect, which is why I wanted to stream.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
We got that way or this way? We're gonna go this way. We're going through the forest. Let's see if there's any. Can I go back there? I can't. Can't go back there. That's fine.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I have
Inherited the
questions
house.
about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I like how this game sets up narrative. It does a real good job. Let me know if the sound's too quiet or too loud even. I want to have it up pretty good just because there's a lot that kind of goes into the sound
The
and the
woods
sound
around the
design.
house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
It's a little bit ominous in here, I'm not gonna lie. Not a whole lot. But trees and stuff. But we'll keep rolling. We'll keep rolling. I really want the music to come through, so I probably won't be talking a whole lot during this whole thing, but you know me. Milton Finch. If I remember correctly, I might be able to get some more info on that from one of these. There's not a whole lot of options for me to do right now anyway, so I'm kind of just wondering if... Okay. No problem, no problem. We'll get the whole story down. I'm not worried about that. I also will say I wasn't expecting to stream this tonight. I was going to try to do the last Jedi Academy stream, but it didn't want to launch, so I'm going to have to work that out. I think it's got something to do with the resolution. Anyway, here we are. Got the... a lot of those missing posters.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been dreaming about it.
I mean, look at the additions, though. It's insane. That would be, like, the coolest thing, I think. Maybe it would be awful. A little bit dangerous,
I asked
maybe.
Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool, if a little bit rusted. Alright, alright. Get the sense that nobody's been here for quite a long time. Well, might as well go to the front door.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, to be quite honest, if I were a young child and I was walking up to this house on like Halloween, I'd be a little bit scared.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
There you go.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah, well, bummer. Okay.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I see a lot of books immediately off. Right off the bat, I see a lot of books. Alright, well, see if we can go in through the garage. Lewis. Ah, here we go. If anything. The cat flap. Ah. Perfect.
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, believably so. Oh, the old tennis ball trick. I see. My family never did that. We never did like the tennis ball or even the laser or anything like that in the garage. Not much in here, it looks like anyway. I didn't really look at much over here, but this whole game's all like exploring and seeing what's what, so.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, well, hopefully we are
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
There's Edie, there's Lewis. Edith. That's us. That's us. We're Edith. Beloved brother Edith, son of Don. Yeah.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of canned salmon. Ooh, an apple pie. I wonder if this is like a legit recipe for apple pie. I bet it probably is.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
The Imperial Palace. Well, they got that filter on the faucet. Solid. Hey, Black Dragon. Yeah, I wanted to stream last night, but I wasn't quite able to get around to it. Mantequilla, if you're wondering, he's going to be playing Modern Warfare tonight, I believe. So, make that apple pie, yeah. I'm not much of a cook myself, so I can't really.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, it's a little bit messy.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing
Yo, what's
home.
up, July churches? No, July churches, we ain't doing that nay nonsense tonight. This is Feels Friday. This is a serious stream. All right. It's a somber one.
Nothing in the
VR
house
chat?
looked
No, I have
abnormal.
not.
There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
That's a pretty decent emo, Black Dragon, I will say. That's a great looking view. Look at that. Ooh, what? There's something there. Oh, only 1 hour left with that emote? Well, you gotta use it. I don't know. What does it mean? A lot of books. A lot of books everywhere. Oh, could we go to the basement?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Fair enough. I'm not too surprised either. Barbara. Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Ah. That's very nice. It's a very nice tune. Still very dark in here, though. Yeah. I can only get as a TOS. Which I only know as terms of service. Looking through
Edie
the
told me
peephole.
once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay, well, hopefully that's not literal. Or else, oof.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Twitch turns of service, yeah. Weird champ, yeah, fair enough, July Churches. I can agree with you there. So 2010. So these are modern days. Of course, you can see with the wonderful
After
chair
Milton
stair.
disappeared,
stair
Mom
chair.
sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
All right. Oh, I see. Yeah, I get you, Black Dragon. The lewd stuff. Calvin, 1950.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. Well, that's a little sad. Gregory's room.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Well, Gregory has quite the room. Hopefully that's not all of it. For his sake. Sven and Edie. Okay.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
It looks nice in there. It looks very nice. Nice patchwork job there. See if there's anything over here.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin. Is this a horror game? I'll say no, Black Dragon. I'll say no. Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh. I'm seeing that all of these rooms are themed a certain way. Oh, what's this? Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Well, she had a friend named Bigfoot, as you can see.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. Well, then we won't try anymore. Okay. That door's open. Let's see. Look at this guy. Molly's room.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a little before 2010.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Ah, this is Walter's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
75 plus viewer average count, chance of being partnered. Yes. 3 infinite subscriptions to viewers. Oh, really? Interesting. Hey, I'm still working on trying to get 3 average viewers. that's the affiliate one. 75 is a little bit far off anyway. Okay. I like the sharks on the wall here though. And the train. Look at this.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Okay. Let's see if this key. There we go.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, snap.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Perfect. I love finding out what Mom was afraid of and why she locked
Reading
all
this,
the rooms.
maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was
Oh.
clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton. Rated by Shroud. Oh gosh. Black Dragon, I don't know if I could handle that, and I feel like they would all 100,000 viewers would be quite disappointed pretty quick. Alright, so we got a little secret room action.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Interesting, okay.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Ooh, saving. That's great.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Oh yeah, we're in
Inside
Molly's
for the
room
first
now.
time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Wow. Straight from 1947. Okay, not sure I'm feeling these masks too much myself. But not a bad room for 1947. Let's see what's down here.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, snap. Oh yeah, this whole shelf, this whole drawer is for the gerbil. Oh, in one, and wow, it's like it's got more room than I have in my apartment.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed
Hey, he's
the
pretty good at
doors.
games. I'm not very good at games, Black Dragon. So it might be difficult. Yeah, he can't read chat probably hardly at all. I mean, Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed.
People would be very mad
without
if I played
dinner.
Fortnite,
I
including
woke up
myself.
And I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, gonna find something to eat.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay, well,
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
okay. Molly's locked in her room with and she's hungry. The gerbil
The
food.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. VR chat. Ah. Okay, so she ate a bunch of gerbil food there. I can go through that door. Is there anything over here? Okay. Molly is chopping up a starfish. That's fine. I'm sure it's okay. She has a fish. Look at that. It is very dark. At least 10 viewers on each VR chat. Oh, really? I'm not even, I mean, I don't pay too much attention to the numbers I have. As long as you guys are here, then I'm happy. Oh, where's the,
I
you
kept eating and eating.
Molly just ate all of the toothpaste. I'm not sure about this. I
I
ate.
ate a lot of things that night.
Okay. Eating the holly berries, okay.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Okay. Alright.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Okay. Well, looks like we're
I
gonna.
reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
She's a cat. Come here, bird.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Chase this bird. Where'd he go? He's right there. Shoot. Where can I? Oh, right here.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Interesting. Okay. Where'd that stupid bird go? How far can I jump here? No, not there. Okay, I can't jump there. I can go along this. Okay, I found a way. Come here, you stupid bird. Oh, can I?
The babies were all gone.
Oh. I can't even eat the baby bird eggs. Is there anything else over here? No. I want to make sure I'm checking everything, because this game is all about exploration after all. Okay, can't go up there. Okay, bird. Where you is? Can I get up there? I can't. Okay, so I think... Oh, he's right there.
I jumped and I almost got her.
What's over here? Anything? You can kind of get good look at the house, you know? So there. So this is... I guess if this is Molly, then this would be, you know, in the 40s. So they're just making additions to the house now. Look at this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay. Let's get this bird. Look at this sweet treehouse porch thing. Think Manta gave a Love Last of Us? Yeah, I think he probably would too.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I know he has a PS4, so I would mention it to him. Cause I think that would be a lot of fun for him to play.
I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to eat the mama bird. Is there anything to eat on here? Sheep, pigs. These are pigs. Gosh, how do I... Oh. Here we go. Come here, you stupid bird.
I gobbled her up.
Got her. Boom.
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Anonymous 08. Welcome. What am I looking for here? Probably rodents of some kind. Seeing people's reactions, yeah, fair enough. Anonymous, this is What Remains of Edith Finch. It's kind of a... Oh, there's a rabbit right there. Did you see that? This is kind of a walking simulator of a girl's memory of these houses and stuff. And you kind of see the perspective of the family members that have been in the house in the past.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up.
Gobble,
and
gobble.
I didn't chew one bit.
Okay.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger than a rabbit, huh? That's fair. I didn't know if you were going for something anonymous, but I'll say anonymous.
A mama rabbit.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Get him, get him, get him. Boom. Boom.
She was almost too big to carry.
Oh, sweet.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
You started
Suddenly,
choking.
I was a shark.
Oh. Whee! Just, all right. Okay, come on. I can't be floundered here. We gotta... Oh, your phone's gonna die. Anonymous, no. I'm stuck on these trees. This shark is having a bad time. I need to roll down this hill, I think. This is so unfortunate. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, here we go. There we go.
I
Oh,
rolled
snap.
off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was
Good heavens.
hungry
Okay.
than ever.
6% on Twitch. Yeah, that might not last too long. Oh gosh, hungrier than ever. Okay, so we're still looking for something here to eat, I'm assuming. Oh, I can go deeper. Oh, okay, okay.
I wanted
Oh, 5, the
that
countdown's on.
juicy
Anonymous, the
sauce.
countdown is on. Juicy seals. I didn't see a seal. Where's... Oh, there he is. Come here. dummy.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Awesome. Oh, there she is. Come here. 2? Oh my word, Anonymous.
Tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
July Churches, we just gotta roll with the story, roll with the punches. Oh. Don't cry. Ah. Okay, well now we're this. Anonymous, no! Come back. Oh, snap, okay. We're now a tentacle.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay. We're gonna go this way. Just kind of weave our way around as some Cthulhu creature. I think that way's blocked out, so I think I gotta go this way. Anonymous, no. R.I.P. Oh no, yeah, we're good. That 1% always lasts the longest anyway, right?
I was big,
Oh.
but I moved real quiet.
I mean, quiet. How loud is the? You know that. The whatever you call that sound. Oh. Hello, sir. Don't mind if can I? This guy's. Oh. Okay. Well, that happened. Anonymous, don't worry. Even if your phone does die, it's not gonna die like that guy just did. No worries, Anonymous. We'll be here for a little while.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Once you get that taste, they say once you get that taste. Oh, this dude. Okay, so we got the captain and this dude. Appreciate that, Anonymous. I appreciate that. Oh, he's still going. Man, this guy. Black Dragon Naruto. Does he like the analytics for that stuff? I don't know. I don't know what it would be if there is one somewhere. Anonymous, it's always that last 1%. It'll stick around for forever. I think I know what we're gonna do with the drunken sailor here pretty quick. I just want this guy to sing his heart out to his heart's content. I don't even know what he's saying, but man, if he can get his song out. I need a mug of something. That's what I feel like. How ancient we talking, Anonymous? Because if it's like an iPhone 3, then yeah. Oh my goodness, Anonymous, you took a turn there. And luckily, it looks like his song is done. So we can. Uh-oh. Oh, no, maybe. Yep, we're going this way. Oh, that's E. Oh, okay. That's a little bit ancient. I'm glad this captain has no idea what's going on.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
It's very dark.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay. I'm halfway worried about this. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, don't go back this way. Come on. There we go.
I got closer.
Phone
and
and
closer.
an iPad. How old is this baby sister, Anonymous? Is it like an actual baby? Because babies as people, I don't think babies are smart enough to do that. Babies, you know, if you think about it, babies can be smart relative to babies, but babies as people are pretty dumb. And I stand by that. This looks like we're in Molly's room. 3 turning 4. Oh my word. That's a little young. Oh, okay. Well, I can't slither under there. I think I know where this is going. All my stomachs.
All my stomach started growling.
Okay. And
suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
delicious. High school, huh?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Well, part of me, I don't know. As you can see right above me, Molly was only 10 when she died. Was that a true story? We may never know. She was only 10. Don't do that, Anonymous. I've been there. Don't do it. Let's go, Molly. Well, that's a little bit morbid, July churches. Anonymous, I have been there myself, and it always feels way worse. Especially in the moment.
I can't describe
but I
it.
can tell you, it's
I
definitely
felt like some
worth
part
it
of Molly was still here.
To keep on going. Alright, well, I guess we'll go out the window because that's where the cat went. And everything turned out okay, so... Oh, we can't walk out on the tree, though.
This will be obvious later.
Can I?
But
Maybe.
my mom never told me any of these stories.
Let me try. I think I can, Anonymous. But I'll be honest, I don't really know. The one you just sent, because I can. Or which one? Maybe I can. Well, don't do that. Good grief. Yeet. Oh, were you talking to Black Dragon and not me? Because, I mean... Let me see if I can. I might have to... Let's see. I've never done that before. I'll try to do it. Oh! There we go. That do it? I think that did it. I think I did it. I think I did it. And I did it on my phone. 1% is indestructible. 100%. 100. Oh yeah, I didn't bring up the game again. Ha, here we go. Okay, we're back.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I got you. Okay, so we're outside on this awning now. Ah, nice view though. Look at this. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. We'll just keep rolling.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Ah, we're in Edie's room now. What was that sound? Hello? Well, these are all birds. You got Lumpy. Lumpy the bird. You got Rob the frog. Or the toad. Turpy? Furpy? Furpy. That's not our name. The temp normally where I live, like around this time of year? Right now, it's in, you know, like mid 80s to low 90s-ish is kind of what it's at right now. Zerpy. That makes me think that is Furpy. I like these names. Bob. It's a snake that lived in a cage. Burpy. Oh. Classic. Classic name. And Derpy. Ah, there's Derpy. He's a pigeon. Of course Derpy's a pigeon. Shrine sketches. Okay. Oh.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
80 at night, Black Dragon? Oh, dang. Yeah, usually it'll be in the 70s to 60s at night, even in the summer, which is nice. Sometimes it'll be hot, but...
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long
Australia!
time.
Oh my goodness, Anonymous. So what time is it there right now? New South Wales. Oh, okay, I see.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused
I guess it would
to
be winter
go.
there, yeah.
For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Oh. There you go. Little forest fire. Built 1937. Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building
Oh,
a
so it's
dragon-shaped
like-
slide
okay.
that collapsed.
1148.
She could
Man.
have, but she didn't.
I live in the mountain time zone in the US, so it is currently almost 8 at night. So. Let's see. Oh, a Norwegian flag. I see. Which would make sense. Sven. Sven and Edie.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, Odin. This was the guy who built the house, I think.
For
think that's what they
500
said.
years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Okay. Oh. How do I... Oh, that wasn't it. I'll figure this out. There's only so many buttons, and you would think that... Oh, there we go.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann.
Oh.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, and Anonymous, thank you for the follow. I didn't see that until just now. But I really appreciate it. Hoping to leave the curse behind.
But 40-foot waves off
This man
the
just
coast
put
of
his house on a
Washington
boat.
send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Goodness. His whole house.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island. Wonder what part of the world
Finch
this
is
is.
the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
All right.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, nice. I'm going to assume that was it. Yes, okay. That was all she wrote. So that was the story of Odin, the
Whatever's
origin
wrong with this
right
family,
there.
it goes back a long ways.
Oh, yeah, for the slide thing. Yeah. I used to have one of those when I was a very small child. Look at this. Look at the painting on the door. It looks real good. Joining the Great Majority, a novel. Oh. Bedbug. 9 lives. What? Wow. All right. Lots of books. All right. An oxygen tank. See, they must have got up and left real fast. If, like, an oxygen tank is still here and all this stuff hasn't even been touched and all this kind of thing, so.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
All right. Now, before I go in there, I want to make sure that there might be one for... I mean, I would guess that there might be one for Edie. What time was the house lived in during? Well, I think they said... Oh, I'll have to look at that one. Oh, and there's one for Lewis. Well, if Odin built it, then there were people living here because it was, you know, like the generation things. In like the early 1900s, then people have been living in here for close to 100 years. Probably. Probably something close to that anyway. Unless it, like, this house specifically was starting to get built when he died in 37 or whatever. So, you know, 80 years, give or take. But, oh, look. Handprints of all the kids. Walter Molly even had one in the 40s. Because I think the year here, if they left and it's been 6 years, it's like 2016, 2017. Because I think that's when the game came out. So it's right around what real time would have been, as far as I can remember.
A week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
So Edie painted all these because we saw one for
pair
Molly.
Of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
There you go. Yeah, we saw that she got gloves on. If you can see her hand, I saw there was one. We will see her hand again. Did we see portrait for... Oh, yeah, it wasn't painted, but yeah, there's Odin right there. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, I think that's all we have in here, because it looks like in the bathroom. Baby bubble bonanza bubble bath. Look at the shag carpet in the bathroom. Wouldn't that be the worst thing ever?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It's hideous.
It was a pretty big trace.
It's horrible. Ooh. Oh. By Sven and Edith Finch. Look at that. Okay, Anonymous. Well, if you can charge your phone or something and jump back in, we'll be here for a little
There's
bit.
a secret
But
in
thanks
this
so much
bathroom.
for coming in and following. I really appreciate that.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, snap. Perfect. All right, Anonymous. Look at that. Imagine if your house had that. That'd be so sweet.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So he gave Sam an old camera he refurbished. Look at this place. So this is like their development room. Calvin Finch. He's got two of those. I don't know how these all work. I don't know if you have to have like a duplicate. That's pretty cool though. Anything interesting on these? We'll just keep rolling. Milton. That name again. Oh, snap. Here we are. In Sam and Calvin's room. United States Marine Corps. Oh, okay. So they are in the U.S. somewhere. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what's on Sam's side here. Oh, he's got like stairs up here. Oh, and it probably had what was over on Calvin's side too.
I
Kinda
knew
the same
Grandpa
deal.
Sam had a twin.
So this
And
was her
then he never
grandpa.
talked about him.
Okay. Ah, the heights, yeah, one stops for Calvin, unfortunately. Something to do with military? Yeah. Cobra Battalion, Samuel Finch. Let's see what's up here. in
I
the
guess my
command
grandpa
center.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, here's one for Calvin. Okay, well, he was 11. Let's see.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
Oof. Okay.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh boy.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh boy.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, the classic one to go
Maybe
all the way
if I
around.
hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Could be Black Dragon. I will say, could be. I know.
Maybe
I do
he'd
know
still
what
be
happened,
here.
but
But I doubt it.
I'm not gonna spoil anything one way or another.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't played either Last
That's
of Us
what I
game.
want to remember about my brother.
Oh, we got it.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oof.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I didn't miss Barbara's, did I? We'll see. We'll
After
find
the
out.
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That makes sense.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
That would also make sense. all the stuff from high school, and then nothing after that. Oh snap. Just lift this baby straight up. Okay, well, guess we'll
The
keep
passages
going.
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
We get a little bit of a shortcut. Oh, okay, so we're crawling into Barbara's room next. Okay. Well, then let's crawl back in and go into Barbara's room. Milton. That guy again.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Alright, yeah. Barbara. That's a little... I don't want to say pretentious, because, I mean, of course, she was just probably young when this thing was made, or it was made after her death or something like that. But I'm sure it wasn't there the whole time, but maybe, I don't know.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, well, she was pretty young too. Barb Street, okay. It's a nice looking room, I will say. So many books in every room though. Never know, yeah. Yeah. Was that an apple pie? Possibly from the recipe that we saw earlier. Go Fly by Kiki. Kiki. Okay. Well, let's hop in.
All the
Dreadful
stories people wrote
stories.
about Barbara's death. I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh boy.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star,
I think mostly multiple
Barbara
people's
was
memories in a
famous
house. But yeah,
for her
Black Dragon, I think you're on the right path there. Famous
Now
for a
at
scream.
16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting
That's how
better.
I scream.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh goodness, Sven, what are you doing?
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging
The
residents
SCP
to...
scream? Yeah.
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also,
Oh.
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music
Fair
box.
enough.
The secret is to keep winding and winding
I don't know, Black Dragon. I don't know.
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks,
Oh.
babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh.
20
That music
minutes
box.
later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh. We're reaching for the music
She
box.
found the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, awesome. Is this from, I can't remember, is it? What show is this from? You know, I'm not sure how much I want to be.
Scratch and imagine the worst.
Oh, snap. Okay, but we can play pool, though. Jason, that's right. Oh, snap. We see we got one. This isn't quite how I play pool. I would also like to know why I can swing this. Get in there. Oh, corner pocket. What can I say? Barbara's a natural? Well, we got more important things to do. Come on, get the... Hey, there we go. Okay, now the 8 ball. Can we do it in one hit? Get out of my way, you stupid chair. Okay. One hit. Ooh. Oh. Is it gonna? What can I say? Natural. Billiards champion of the world. In 1960. Okay, not sure how I'm feeling about this. Go! What?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay, I'm more curious. What is this? It's terrifying. Anonymous, welcome back. You get to see this. It's like a... It's terrifying. And this one too. You missed some of the best pool plays, billiards plays, that I've ever done in my life. Which might not be saying too much, but we got them all in. We're currently looking for Barbara here. Her boyfriend came down into the basement and disappeared, and now there's a lot of blood around, and I have this crutch that was his, and we found these terrifying statues. I don't like that one. I don't like either of them. Get out of the way here. Get out. Okay. It's also very dark. And we know about some killer. Boy. You know, I don't do horror that well. I'm not gonna lie, Anonymous. I can't even turn the camera. Okay, and that's... Don't you do nothing. Don't you do nothing.
Oh dear!
That was almost bad. Oh.
Rick?
Rick, you
Barb,
stupid idiot.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm
Yeah,
furious.
Rick.
Then
Yeah, Rick.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him
Ever heard of
out.
Resident Evil 7? Oh, I watched a whole playthrough of that game. And you better believe I ain't playing that.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still...
Hey, Dragon Queen, how's it going?
And she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Oh.
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Oh, you can't be getting Walter. Come on now.
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I know how to use a crutch to... I mean, I still have it. Look at this. See, look at this. Resident Evil 7 in VR. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I guess we're going up. To see whatever Walter wants here. Not a fan of that. I ain't gonna lie. Hello? There's a skeleton. Oh, this was Walter's room. That's right. That's right.
Walter, are you there?
Boy, I swear. Walter, you better be in there.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island
Perfect.
police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all
Captain
doors and
Hook
windows
stole
and
my
notify the
little
police of
brother.
Any suspicious activity.
Oh, there he is.
Returned, saw the
Perfect.
Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Look at this guy. Oh. That would hurt.
He couldn't get enough of bad.
Ah, you stupid idiot. Get in here now. I dare you.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, the secret. Look, here we go. Here we go.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
This is all very ominous. That's right. We got him good. But he ain't down yet. Oh, look, the starfish still here.
Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Why would you even think about abandoning your little brother? Come on now.
Years, the hinges grow.
Look at this guy. Well, quit looking at him. Hoppa! Oh,
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
we're gonna go finish him off. Alright, Anonymous. We'll still be here. Probably.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing.
This guy.
All she heard was
The pizza. Oh. Someone brought pizza. Hello?
someone at the door was dying to speak to young.
I really hope this is pizza, because if it ain't, I'll tell you what.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it was all just a joke. Oh, that's silly.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Oh, this is so silly.
It was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor Barbara. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And
Go
little
figure.
Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Walter, I swear.
That's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the
Walter,
music
I
box
swear.
is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what
Well,
I
that's
call
disgusting.
a real eerie tale.
This pumpkin guy, I think, set up all of this. Infinite Warfare Zombies a commentator. Yeah, that's fair.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, I guess in a way. See, the problem with these is, oh, that's too fantastical to be true, right? But she did die at 16. If it wasn't that, then what else could it have been? And maybe that's not, maybe the whole point isn't so much the way that she died, but the way that, I guess, her and probably the family more so, Edie probably, wanted people to think of her as. It's more of a symbol instead of really seeing how she died. But I always just took this game at kind of the face value of being like, oh yeah, that's how they died. Just because I like just imagining it kind of like that. It gives the whole game kind of a more,
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
more mystery feel kind of thing to it. Like, how can all this stuff be happening? Okay, so we're going to the music box. That means we can go in the scary basement for real. There it is. There it is. Trying to see. It said her ear was right there, but this box looks like it's only the top half of something though, so maybe. She's got Bigfoot right there. Ever seen the original Krampus? I have not. I tend to try to avoid horror movies for the most part, I will say. Or The Mist. I haven't watched The Mist. I do want to watch that one though. Because I kind of started getting into Stephen King stuff over the last couple years. Okay, so now we're going into the scary basement for real. Oh. Do you think we could beat Barbara's record? I don't think we'll have a chance. Come on, 13! Ah! Also, do you think the scary statues, The Mist is worth it? I heard that they were making that into like a show now or something like that. This was the infamous table saw that cut good old Sven. Okay, this is how they're making the... Oh, never watched it, but watched the kill count. Oh, okay. I've seen those for some
was
movies.
Off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
That's fair. Oh, look, it's like a little model for the dragon slide that was outside. It was right in the front yard. Well, in the front lake. Yeah, that does kind of do a slight summarization of all the movies and stuff.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Ooh, it's the fridge that Rick was hiding in. Let's see if Rick's hiding in there still, because he disappeared.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
That could be as well. Let's see.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh. Still 30 degrees in here. Okay, so that's a door in the back of the fridge. It is very dark. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, snap. It's like a bunker.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
It's got lots of jelly. Pea soup, of course. Propane. Some water. All the... Oh, tasty beans. Man, you can't go wrong with tasty beans.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh, snap. Walter was living down here. I guess since we're underground, you gotta make do. Ooh boy. Why, oh why. Oh snap, okay. 52 to 2005. Now hold on. Barbara died in 1960. Walter was 8. Where's the toilet paper? Now, Dragon Queen. That's an excellent question. He had just enough before, or maybe that's why he died. It also looks like he's got plenty of books. But if he was 8 when Barbara died, did he come down here right after Barbara died? Because he'd be 8. And if he died in 2005, it's 45 years. Just counting off the days, I guess we'll see.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Excuse me?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive
1968.
the week.
That was what, 16?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Oh, there we go.
That's
I
what
was
kept
like, why
me
is he?
sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Some nice peaches.
I always expected to be dead.
Gulping them
tomorrow.
down.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Okay, but January 1970. Okay, this is year 8 of his routine.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Okay. Boy. I swear.
And then one day, everything just
2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
There's
I'm
no
done
rumbling,
waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Okay, so Walter's been down here since 1968. And it's 2005 and he's ready to get up and leave. Okay. Okay, well. So he's got some stuff down here that he's probably, you know, like tomato
I know it's out there somewhere.
sauce maybe. Okay, well.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
Yep.
And Calvin.
Yeah.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
It just busted right out. Look at that. His first time outside in 30 years.
Whatever's out there,
Almost
I want
40.
you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So Walter was down here the
I'm
whole
sure
time.
my mom was trying to protect me.
And then making model trains of all things. And his first steps out in 38 years. 37 years.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Well. Oh boy.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
No problem, Black Dragon. No problem. You're good.
Trying
You're
to bury
good.
something that's still alive.
All right. Well. Dragon, don't
Now that
worry.
there's only
It's
one
fine.
of us left, or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Okay.
and found out what happened to everyone else.
Yeah.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah. Hmm. That's a little rough. Little landslide there.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Still a great view.
Maybe it'd be
But-
better if all this just
snap.
died with me. But I thought you
What
should
on
know
earth?
about your family.
It's like some totem pole. That's terrifying. Oh, it's the scary kid.
And the history you're a part of.
There's that light right there. Oh, nice, Dragon Queen. I'm glad it's convenient for you. Was that the grate that the weirdo tentacle monster went through? I think it might be. Oh boy. Something tells me I can't go out here. I'm gonna try, but yeah, nothing. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Got a little bit of a family totem pole going on.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was talking about before. About not knowing if it really matters so much if they're real or not. We'll keep going. I'm more just also looking for any dialogue options that might be in certain spots, so. Oh boy. Yeah, fair enough, Dragon Queen. I get you.
And when you look at the house,
You've been around for so long that I know you have to enjoy.
And stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Okay, so we're back up at the house. And scrolling through social media, to be fair, is a little bit depressing sometimes, so. Alright, well. We're just in the backyard here, so I'll keep going this way.
By death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Well, that's a little bit of a heavy
What kind of
quote
family
there.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh boy. Yeah. I guess the family leaning into the,
It's
curse or
embarrassing
whatever.
for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy. The bird, the pigeon, and Derpy Jr. Lucy, Daisy, these are all the animals. I always appreciate you being here, Dragon Queen. Even if sometimes they're a little bit slow and boring, because even I get bored sometimes. Chirpy, it was Furpy. Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Bailey. Was this Rob the frog? I don't know, we'll never know. Bob, Oliver, Shadow, Christopher, Shotzi.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Alright, well. Oof. Molly had just turned 10. Edie had a long life, at least. I do like the, I don't know what you would call them. Little statues that each of them have on top of their, stone, I guess. Walter, yeah. He was born August 26th, and Sven died on August 26th. Still waiting for the Skyrim stream? Yeah, I'll get back to that pretty soon, I think. Because I miss streaming Skyrim. I think I'm pretty decent at streaming Skyrim, so. October 31st. Oh. I guess it was her birthday. People named their dogs Christopher. Yeah. I wasn't aware of that either. Maybe that was one of the
I'm
gerbil
sure
ones.
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
That's a pretty epic statue, though, to be fair. Edie
She
and
could see
Sven,
it
I think that's Odin
poking
there.
out of the water at low tide.
Oh. That's what that is.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's the house. And see, it's stuff like that. Like, you would think that someone putting their house on a ship and sailing it from Norway to somewhere in the US would be, you know, one of those, you know, outlandish stories, right? But we've got proof right here. And so how many of those other stories are completely true, even though they seem insanely outlandish, you know? So it's hard to say. What's really going on with this family and all that kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
That's a nice
Her dad
bench.
had been pretty
Yeah.
strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So Sam would have been Edith's grandfather. And so I'm assuming that these would have been her uncles, Gregory and Gus, her mother's brothers. Yeah. Now this one... Oh boy. That's some states aren't very far apart.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Yeah. Milton Lewis.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I don't know if that's... I can't tell if that's a good way to do it or a bad way to do it. I'm not leaning towards a good way to do it.
But looking back on it now,
Here's where we were the cat earlier.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that might be a little rough. She's 22 weeks pregnant. Walking on this. Perfect. Alright. USA. USA. They're just hanging out on the roof. Oh, there's the ladder. Okay, I was like, where am I going? Alright.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
He's got his own fire pit right on his wooden deck. I don't know how safe that is, but maybe it's flame proof, fireproof. Let's go inside.
They were both pretty intense.
All right, this is Grandpa Sam's
Instead
room.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, snap. It's got a nice room. K. Finch. I'm going to assume that K. Finch would have been Sam's wife. But maybe that's Edith's mom, but I don't know if her name's Kay. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. Here's Sam's, yeah. Oh, a gun. Oh, he's got his own name on his gun. Look at that. Okay,
Sam
well.
spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, let's look at Sam. Dragon Queen, I think it's because most of the time, for most of these, everything was preserved as it was when everyone had to leave the house or when someone died or something like that. It was all preserved how it was. And they just kind of sealed up the doors and everything.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
There's Dawn. Maybe, oh, if this is Sam, then Dawn is probably Edith's mother. There's a good picture, a perfect photo.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Woo! Let's see what we can look. Let's see what we can see. Oh. Ah.
Please just take the damn picture.
Whoa.
Hey, language.
Hold on, Dawn. We don't know. Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
If I take it like this.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
I kind of did.
Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
That was not bad.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Ooh. It's never good at focusing on things, but that's some nice birds.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
A kayak, of course. I got you, Dragon Queen. Oh, oh. What a picture. Oh, man, that was a good one.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Huh? Oh.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Classic. That's a classic keeper right there.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll
Oh,
need
look
to
at these
remember this
fish.
stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know,
That's
Dad.
fair.
You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Just some nice pictures. Ooh, we're closer to the island here. Not too shabby.
Last time I was
Ooh.
with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Oh, yeah. His twin brother.
Grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail.
Gotta get
There were
these in
deer
focus. There we go. There we go.
I bet
Get a
if I could
picture of
remember
that.
where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
I'm pretty much just taking any picture
Give me a
because
minute to check the map.
you have to take one specific picture in order to advance. So I just wanted to let them talk, let them keep going, and it's a
Don, don't you think you could
nice
find something
weekend.
more
Nice
interesting to
weekend.
photograph?
I'll be honest, I thought that was it.
Let's see.
Any, oh, there's a nice one. Oh,
Good eyes, Don.
that's majestic right there.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
It's not a whole lot to look at. Ooh. Oh, there she is. Do we see the deer anywhere? I don't see it anywhere. Which is fine.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
This is nice.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Aim down those sights again, just one more time.
Now keep
I
yourself
want to get this
squared
nice
up,
picture.
elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Come on. Ow, I can't quite get it timed right. That's fine. I'll just take the picture of it. Head up, head up.
Great shot, Don.
Snap. Look at this goofy selfie. Hello. Oh yeah, that could Oh,
I'm proud of you, Don. Always
oh, I gotta
remember
move
that,
him.
Okay?
Hello. I want to get one that we're just looking like. Wait for it. It's
Sorry,
gonna be a
Don,
good
just
one.
gotta reset the timer.
Oh, that was a good one right there. Run, run, run. I want to get one where he's like just peeking. Oh, oh.
Hang
I don't
on,
think that's a
kiddo.
very
Just
good
trying
one.
to get a shot of the two of us together.
He's like, hello. Go, Sam, go. Get up there.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Good grief. Oh, he's got a little door here. Okay. Oh. Oh, that would be horrible. MREs, alright.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, good grief. Oh boy. Oh, we got two. Look at this room. Wow. This was Don's, that was Gregory's, this was Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
I'll do this one first.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard,
oh snap!
he'd be dead before
I'm
he'd
taking
see
the
a
poem.
wedding in our yard.
I'm taking the poem. Oh, what's this?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh. Can I take these letters? Not yet. Maybe later.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her,
Come on, get that weapon.
we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I learned.
Okay, so he's at this wedding. Oh, clunk. Do I need to do that again? No, I gotta find. Oh, snap. Get out of here. Ow. Sorry, everybody. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Gus, what a bad child. You can't do that to your own father when you're flying a kite of all things. Come on now.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
It was storming. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit
Rain
more
came down in
destruction than
buckets
I
then, but no one
expected.
seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh boy.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Okay. Well,
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
ooh boy. I will agree. The kite turning those letters was pretty satisfying. But my goodness. How old? 13. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Oh boy.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Little Gregory with his frog. Get him in the water. Come on. There we go. Whee! all the letters.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh,
I wonder what he saw.
I need to get these letters.
What his world was like.
Got him. My depth perception is evidently not the greatest thing on
Reminded me
earth.
so much of Calvin.
Oh,
Lost in his
snap.
imagination.
Oh.
I know how silly it sounds.
Got all the bubbles in there.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Oh,
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
oh boy. Yeah, that one's not very fun.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well, on a slightly lighter note, I don't know about you, but having a rock climbing wall in your bedroom to get to bed would simultaneously be really cool and probably very annoying later on in life. It'd be fun at first. Kind of like this game. Okay.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Yeah. Don and Sanjay. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Fly to India. Look at that.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. We gotta go down. We gotta go down one time. Come on. We gotta go down. We gotta do it. How fun would that be? Every day. Oh, snap. They have their own... Oh! Oh, is that... Oh. These are pretty cool. They've got their own, Yeah, the fire pole. That would be fun. For a while. I think that's kind of in the same vein. Where it's kind of like, oh... Or like some mornings where you're running late and you're like, I really gotta go. But I mean, a fire pole would be a pretty quick way down. But at the same time, sometimes you gotta roll out of bed and like start going. And I don't know if I myself would probably not be coordinated enough to grip very hard on that fire pole, and I'd probably end up just falling 1 or 2 times and probably injuring myself. Especially because evidently they kept the beds here, which wouldn't be too bad because that's just. But this is like concrete or tile or something, so anyway. It's mostly the climbing wall that I would be like, this is sweet, until it's not. Or say you sprain your ankle doing whatever. You can't get to your bed. You're done. You're sleeping somewhere else.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
That's
Louis
pretty
was
cool.
born a year later.
Oh, dang. That was fast. Oh, snap. So we're in the prime addition side of the house now.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back
So she came back here.
and to
Oh,
see
look at
kids in
that.
the house again.
Edith, there's Edith's little garden. Milton. And Lewis, mint time. Look at that. This would be so cool to have. I mean,
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
that would be insane. All these stupid codes they have these days. Safety. No, thank you.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Look at this. They got their own. Yeah, good arm strength to climb that. Yeah, I agree. You gotta have it because, oh boy, yeah, all these. Edith must be. She must be jacked. She's buff. Just because you gotta climb everywhere in this whole house.
But
But
it
mostly
didn't last.
Dawn. She could beat anybody up. She could beat anyone up. Oh, look at that family. That's a nice family right there. Lewis rules. How many people do we have? I think we get Edie later. Then we're coming up on these. Reading is a hoot. There's another owl, part of that motif. Edith Finch. By Edith Finch. Oh, look. Now, would it be weird where you're homeschooled, right? And some of your projects only have to do with your own family? I feel like that'd be a little strange. Like, here's a picture of Odin. He's on there. Don wrote a book. did something on Odin, a project on Odin. Edith has all the names of the family members that have died on a desk, on flashcards. I do like it, though. Scientific method, there you go. Pretty cool stuff.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Milton's room, I think, is my favorite of all of them.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
It's so cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure they're. I mean, look. I mean, in his. He's got windows everywhere. He can look around 360 degrees. An observatory on the top. I mean, it's incredible. Also, my favorite sound, my favorite song in the whole game is this one. Look at him, he was just making his own little places, and he's got his elevator, and you gotta have arm strikes for this too, but how cool would this room be? Especially if you're into like painting and doing all that stuff. Man, it'd be so cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
It's a flip book. Oh, snap. Oh, so whoops. It's got that magic paintbrush.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Man. And yeah, it's the whole, I mean, just how fantastical can it get, you know, but Milton's gives me I guess the most hope. For one,
Mom
he doesn't have a death date. Nobody
murder,
found him.
And she sealed the doors.
But I mean, I'm the most hopeful for Milton for the sake of, if it so happened that, you know, the magic paintbrush was a real thing, and he painted this door and went through, that, you know, he's living a life in there that he can create whatever he wants and can live out his dreams.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
So, yeah, no. That's what I personally choose to believe happened to Milton here. I mean, it's, again, so fantastical. How can it be true type of thing, but why not
Mom definitely
have some hope,
blamed
you know?
Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated,
It's horrible
he just
for the
spent
rest of the
more and more
family.
time in his room
Still.
until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Alright. So we're going into Lewis's room, I'm assuming here. Would have had some cool stairs, just being able to lead all the way up. Let's look.
Everyone always told him to stay
Oh,
out of
snap.
Lewis's room, except Lewis.
Look at this guy. Lewis got into some stuff.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah, I can believe that. That smell kind of, it lingers. He's got a whole, wow, look at that. Lewis Finch, what a guy. What a guy. Oh, look at this. He's got the Wonderland Turbo. Oh, and this massive TV. That'd be sweet. Oh, this is his. Okay. Yeah, because I think, I don't know. Oh yeah, because Edie was working on Lewis's wooden portrait, but she couldn't finish it. Man. He was into all of it. Oh no, don't go back outside. No. No. Oh, bummer. I didn't mean to do that. Go back in. Go back in, Edith. Alright. The most psychedelic room I've ever seen. Greater Seattle Institute of Psychology. So are they around Seattle? That'd be a long way from Norway, my word.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, snap. Okay, so he's just chopping heads off a fish.
He kept working at the cannery.
Okay.
But he withdrew part of himself.
Just doing my job here.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Now this is a heck of a game mechanic. So I'm doing both of these at once.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Oh, it's gonna get a little confusing.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Look at him. Look at him. He's like a king.
Then something moved. Bats.
Bats? Oh, snap. Okay.
And toads.
And toads? Oh, what on earth? Look at this. Is this a dragon?
Things that have not names.
Things that have not names.
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, snap. Yeah, there we go.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Is there anything over here? No.
But he found something more.
Oh, we rested at a bonfire. Sweet. Okay, we're playing Dark Souls
worried
as
about
well
him
now.
then.
Whoops. This more like Diablo.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
Who's getting work
Methodical,
done?
tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
I can see how that might have been a problem.
I even encouraged him. It
I
seemed
love
very
this game
promising
mechanic
at first.
of having still to do the fish.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Look, a puppy. Oh, I can't pet him though. I think. Can I? Can I pet him? I can't pet him. Space? No.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by
Oh,
brick.
hello. Good peasant. Thank you very much for your drumming.
Then he made musicians.
That's not quite the sound a saxophone makes. But I appreciate the sentiment. Oh yeah, we got the boys.
And songs for them to play.
Woo! Oh yeah, it's a jam up in here.
He talked about starting a band.
Woo! Yeah. Oh, look at this. So we got a sousaphone.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Ba-da-bum. Dude, Lewis having the time of his life right here. Well, that's a bit strange to hold up on signs, I will say.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
People of the kingdom. Why is this man so huge? Look how massive this guy is. I have giants in my kingdom.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
That's right. Ain't never gonna
And
lose
one day
that.
it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
It does, Rain
were
Queen, it
all in
does.
his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Lewis can do whatever he wants to. Anonymous,
He held an
welcome
election
back.
for mayor. And he won.
Oh, look at this. Sliding down a pole.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
You've missed quite a bit,
became a game
Anonymous. I'm not gonna lie. We're close to the end of the game.
Conquer a city, then
I'll say that.
immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville, of course.
St. Louis.
Oh, a classic.
He
Don't hit
started
this rock.
drifting away
Don't
from
hit this
our
rock.
reality.
Okay. He kind of hit that rock. It's alright, Anonymous.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the canal.
Minneapolis. Forgot to go
Even
home
as
from
his
the
mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, whoops. Huh. Psych. That's alright, Anonymous. You've missed probably some of the saddest
In
parts
Lewisburg,
of the game.
He heard rumors of
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
handsome queen.
This is on PC. This is on PC, Anonymous. Huh. Cut them corners.
The queen was on her own quest for
Well, the queen is going to be on her quest for some radiant rainbows, if you ask me.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, snap, look at this. Okay, knocked that one over.
He followed the sound of
Oh,
her
no. Okay, well, we knocked that one over too. Oh, we want the electric sitar.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
It does a little bit anonymous, it does.
Even
Almost,
then, his
I
logic
think I would have
remained
destroyed that
sound.
dock.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, that's so many fish. Quit sending me so many fish. I can only do so much.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Boom. Get that
In
out
his
of
own
here.
eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh my word, look at this place. Woo! Lewis.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Yeah.
My imagination is as
Kinda-
real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yeah, Anonymous, it's pretty progressive. Okay. So we had to break out because it's time to go home, I guess. I'm assuming this is Lewis's locker. Of course, the Imperial Palace. He's got a very early switch, it looks like.
He began to forget the world we know.
Golly. How awful would this smell?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, there he is. Because he wouldn't go home. He's kind of disassociating himself.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, I'm the king right now. Look at this. Got the robe. So this is Lewis. Well. So you just, doesn't know what he's doing, really. It's... disassociated himself to such a
I still
point.
thought I could save him.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Even after he said he was being
I am
crowned
the
king
king.
over all the lands of wonder.
Of all the lands of wonder, of course. Ah,
The palace would
wonderful.
be packed with his companions.
Gently caressing the fish. Yeah, a little bit. Be packed with his companions, yes. My royal subjects.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
The wise Calico. Yes. Look at that. That's the biggest saxophone I've ever seen. Oh, they love me. They love me.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
The king does not just trip and fall.
There was only one thing left to do.
But I could imagine it would be a little bit embarrassing. This is so loud in my ears, but majestic. My
down
queen.
his head.
Oh, I think I would rather trip and fall. But yes, I don't like where this is going. I need my crown.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Well, that's a little... Oh boy.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
That's me. Am I Lewis? I hope not. Because, well. But I am surprisingly bad at games. A kid playing this,
On my way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
I probably wouldn't be, I mean, a kid playing this Anonymous, I feel like wouldn't be
She waited until the
too bad, only because a lot of the things that happen, you kind of have to piece together. And so if a little kid's playing it,
wanted to make it easier or harder.
I don't know if they'd be able to piece it together all that very easily anyway. So, okay, we're right at the top of the house now.
I wish we'd stayed.
Ooh, had to
I
pack
understand why we
fast.
left.
Oh. Since you were like 9, oh goodness. No worries, Anonymous. Okay, so this is where
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
there's a dot on the flag. Oh, you might be right. Back in Lewis's room? I'm gonna check it out. Quick detour. A quick detour back to Lewis's boat to see, because I think you might be right. Oh, whoops. This way. I'm gonna check it out. Which one? That one? I'm not seeing any... Oh, no, don't go that way! No! No! Nah. Go back in. We're doing this again. Wait. I'm not seeing any dots. Oh, you're right. Haha.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Fair enough. You kind of have to, come up with your own identity. Especially if your family has kind of had a history of, being cursed, kind of like it is. You kind of need to find your own thing to grab onto, especially in Lewis's case, I think, where, the whole problems he had with substance abuse and things, he's trying to grab onto anything. So, I don't blame him. Anyway, here we are, back in the most modern part of the house.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, this is where Edith sleeps. Oh, a ladder.
But it had
See, I
to
wouldn't mind a
end
ladder,
one way or another.
because I had a loft bed for a long,
All
long
that's
time.
left now was to tell
And
you
that was
about
okay.
that last night.
Now, I think she's having to crawl, though, which might be a little bit annoying. But I guess she was, 9? Or 10, or something like that. Or 11. 10, 11, something like that. When they left. So. Alright. Time for Edith.
whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final
I think so,
nights
Dragon Queen. It was a good,
Grandma,
good little tidbit.
you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our
I'm
last...
not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
That would be rough. With as much that has happened to the whole family, I mean, and only the three of them, and knowing they have to leave, and
the power had been shut off that morning, but
yeah.
Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, can I? Oh, I gotta click. Yeah. Alright, well here we are. In the library.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Still looking for Edie's. I'm hoping we get it.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Unless I missed Edie's. I don't think I did, but...
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Ah. I think this one's it.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, snap.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Went that far out, dang. Yeah, we're Edie now.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
That would do it.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
I can believe that. Good grief.
I've seen that house every day of my life.
This would be crazy, just walking on the bottom of basically the ocean. I mean,
never
and it's
thought
only the
I'd go
coast, but
back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
uh-oh. Well, this could be interesting. I'm gonna just head straight. I can't see anything.
I got turned around.
Let's go this way.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Oh, snap. Hello?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Things. Oh, a bed?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
A toilet. An old friend, you might say.
Or maybe I came back to them.
I'm glad the fence still works.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Edie, no!
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Yeah, like you do.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Black Dragon, welcome back.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Yeah.
Until I found out about you.
I'm
still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Am I being birthed?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh, no.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Well, there you go. Oof. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, that one's pretty heavy. And if you're her son, and you read that, and you're putting, you put the flowers on her grave after reading all that and hearing about all the stuff that had happened to the family and all that like that. I mean, you're a Finch too. Do you have a newfound, I mean, I don't know if it's a newfound respect for your family, or like, are you more scared for yourself there? Are you, I mean, especially if that's the first time you've heard about all of it and there's all these connections and things, or do you take it more as a, I don't know how to word it, I guess. I don't know if you take it at face value or if you take it with a deeper meaning, if you know what I mean. And I don't know. I don't know what you would do. I mean, it's kind of impossible to say because everything was, so, fantastical throughout like the whole thing. That would you just assume that, oh, these are just fun, these are just stories from my mom that she wanted me to hear, or do you take them as that's what happened, and you want to be more careful? So I don't know. It's kind of hard to. It's hard to say one way or another. But I don't know. It's I will say that game for being as heavy and as sad and as doing it what it is, it's it being what it is. I really, really like that game. I think I like the mood of it. There's a lot of things I like about it. The music fits great. The storytelling is amazing. The voice acting and everything is great. I mean, it's great. At that point, do you just let it end with you, like not have kids? And that's kind of what I'm wondering. Do you? Because she was writing it, of course, before. Well, she might have. I guess she probably had the baby at that point, but I guess we don't know because she mentioned in there that she was 22 weeks pregnant when she was back there. But was that right after she was there, or was that like a different time? Like, was that after she had the baby already? I don't know. But either way, if it is a curse type of thing, then maybe she has, maybe part of it is she'll have a kid, and that's just kind of a thing, no matter what. Of course you're a believer. I agree, Dragon Queen. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can assume that the boy was there with his father. I'm assuming, or maybe he was there by himself too. I don't know, because nothing was mentioned about his father at that point. We just know that she was 17 and 22 weeks pregnant at some point, and of course, sometimes when teen pregnancy and all that, so happens every now and then. Not the father's not always going to stick around, so it's hard to say. But so was he by himself just at that house because he, had whatever happened, decided to go over there? Because it looked like he was real young, so I'm hoping he wasn't, but with no evidence one way or another, we can't really say. So, but yeah, that game, it's wonderfully made. Wonderfully made. Yeah. So, drawing in the pictures and went through the house, so I think she was writing the journal and she was finding it. Yeah, I think that's probably right, Dragon Queen. Where she's doing everything as it comes. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. So yeah. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to play today. I don't think I could really viably play anything much after that. I played this game and Gone Home, which has a similar feel to it, back to back when I first played them, and that was rough, because both stories are pretty heavy subject matter, and some for another Feels Friday, as I've coined this Friday at least. I can play that one too. I really like that game too. Again, the storytelling, it's kind of a walking sim, but it's storytelling, some puzzle solving, some stuff like that, which I love in games. And really just creates a really good atmosphere. So, I'll play them at some point. I know it's not very action-packed or action-focused or anything like that. And sometimes I'll do that. Skyrim, whatever. Grounded is always fun, but I like having games that I can play that are more focused on the storytelling and forcing emotion out of people, I guess. I'm really into these kinds of games. I couldn't really tell you why specifically. I think it just adds all really well together, and it's closer to, I don't know, you can feel the polish with it, I guess. We playing Gone Home. I haven't played that on stream, I think. Did I play it on stream? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. I don't know. I'd have to check. No, I definitely didn't, because I first played it April. Anyway, thank you, Dragon Queen. Thank you for being here. It was a difficult one to play through, but I appreciate you being here. And of course, if you want to watch the rest of it, because I know you missed some of it, I'll put it up on YouTube and all that good stuff. So, thank you so much for being here, and you have a good night as well. You have a good night and a good weekend as well. If I don't stream tomorrow, which maybe not, I don't know. But we'll see. I won't be able to tomorrow night. It might be during the day if I do it all, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much for being here. And I know that we had Anonymous come in. Anonymous, if you're listening right now, thank you so much for being here. And of course, Black Dragon, of course. I don't know, we had some other guys in early on, so I always appreciate the follows, always appreciate the viewers. And I always will, So thank you guys, each and every one of you, for being here. And I will catch you, if not tomorrow, the next week. Follow me on Twitter for any streaming updates and stuff, or turn on the notifications for my channel, and you'll see when I go live. And YouTube, if you want to subscribe and just see past streams, feel free. So anyway, I'll leave the music running as best I can. Sometimes it'll just, when I have a button that it'll turn. Anyway, I'll leave the music going for a minute or so and just kind of close it out. So hope everyone has a good night and a good weekend. Bye, everybody.